FEC finds Hillary Clinton DNC over Steele Dossier hoax. I can't believe this one, y'all. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out. Also, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon page where I talk about things I can't talk about here. Also have a link to my merch store where I have Let's Go Brandon t-shirts. I will not comply t-shirts. And also have a link to my mental health coaching and consultation where you can schedule a session where I can help you with whatever mental health issues you might be going on. You know, hearing all this negative news and stuff that's been going on and pandemic stuff. A lot of people feeling stressed and stuff and need help coping. And I teach you essential coping skills to help you deal with that stuff. All right, so let's talk about this news. The Federal Election Commission, FEC, has fined both Hillary Clinton's 2016 campaign and the Democratic National Committee, the DNC, for lying about funding the Russian dossier, which underpinned the collusion hoax that hijacked headlines throughout the Trump presidency, according to the Washington Examiner. The Clinton-funded dossier was also used by the FBI to justify seeking a Pfizer surveillance or a spy warrant on the Trump campaign. According to the FEC, Clinton and the DNC violated strict rules governing disclosure of expenditures on opposition research when they paid opposition research firm Fusion GPS to contract with Steele and cook up propaganda against Trump. I mean, I've done so many videos in the past on this, which ended up getting deleted because I was saying stuff that they didn't like. But if you check out my Odyssey, I have a link to my Odyssey that has all my old videos there. And check that out. Also, you can check out all this stuff that I had already reported on years ago about the DNC and the dossier. But a combined $1 million were paid by treasurers of the DNC and Clinton campaign to law firm Perkins Coie, and I talked about them on numerous times, and Fusion GPS's information. And the party and campaign hid the reason, claiming it was for legal services, not opposition research. They lied. They straight up lied. Instead, the DNC's $849,407.97 and the Clinton campaign $175,000 covered Fusion GPS opposition research on the dossier, a basis for the so-called Russia hoax that dogged Trump campaign's Trump first term, the Washington Examiner noted. But the dossier, which was assembled by former UK spook Christopher Steele, used now indicated Russian national Igor Derinchenko as its primary source, made wide-ranging and salacious allegations against former President Donald Trump, most of which have been debunked. I mean, even Igor was saying when he was supposedly telling Christopher Steele this information that his stuff wasn't real. He even admitted it. So they took it and ran with it anyway, though. But somehow we doubt the election interference crowd is going to pipe up over Clinton's meddling in 2016 using a dossier to undermine Trump's presidency every step of the way. But according to the FEC memo, the Coolidge Reagan Foundation, which filed a complaint over 3 years ago, Clinton campaign and the DNC argued that they were simply paying for legal advice and services, since it was Perkins and Coie that actually hired Fusion GPS. See, they use it as a go around. They use it as a go around so they can go and say that they hire their law firm and tell their law firm, hey, I'm gonna give you this money for quote unquote, lawyer services or whatever. Take that money and give it to GPS. That's how they do it. The agency, however, says that the law is clear and was violated. The fines themselves are minuscule, with Clinton treasurer hit for $80,000. $8,000. That's nothing. That's nothing for the Clintons, and the DNC treasurer for $105,000. But this may will be the first time that Hillary Clinton, one of the most evidently corrupt politicians in American history, has actually been held legally accountable. And I'm proud. And I'm proud to have forced the FEC to do their job. The Coolidge Reagan Foundation proved that with luck and grit, Americans who stand with integrity can stand up to the Clinton machine and other corrupt political elites, said Dan Backer, who brought the complaint on behalf of the foundation. So this is interesting. It's a start. It really drops in the bucket to the Clintons, but it's a start. We'll see what happens after this. But let me know what you think of this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out themarkrepublics.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.